Okay, so some rugby league news. Over the weekend, it has been announced that the Women's State of Origin series will now be a 3-game series, much like what the men have had since 1980. This season's series was a 2-game series, and to be fair, while both games were fantastic, Queensland won game 1, New South Wales won game 2, but Queensland won the State of Origin Shield by virtual aggregate score. So when New South Wales won game 2, yeah, they've won on the field, but they've lost the series. It was a very deflating moment for both sides. And at the end, when in the awards presentation, you could definitely see that there was a lack of enthusiasm by both teams. The format was roundly criticised by the players, by fans, and by the media. So it was roundly criticised. It was an eyebrow-raising format when they said that they were expanding the Origin series to 2 games for this season just gone, but the format didn't work. And in a rare case of common sense, the rugby league authorities have decided to use common sense and go for a 3-game series, which is what the players have sort of been calling for a while. And I think the women's game now in Australia and New Zealand, the talent depth is there, and as the game grows more professional and more players are playing in the NRLW, the playing quality has massively improved, the fitness has massively improved, and I think it's going to be a great addition to the rugby league calendar to have a 3-game women's State of Origin series. How they schedule it alongside, obviously, the men's, with the NRLW season being on a different scheduling pattern, with each side playing each other once before the top 4 play in finals footy being slightly different. At some point in the future, I do think we're going to have a full NRLW season to mirror the men's, and the same amount of teams to mirror the men's competition. This season just gone had the longest pre-season, the most games played, and it was, I think, the best season in the NRLW so far, and it's fantastic to see how the women's game has progressed since just 2018. In that short space of time, the quality level has improved, the fitness level has improved, and the talent depth has now improved with more players, wanting to play the game, more women playing the game than ever before. Attendances are up, viewership, average attendances at games is up, should I say. Viewership figures on TV are up. So all in all, the women's game is growing quite well and in a healthy state, and I think it deserves a 3-game Origin series. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll just be interesting to see how they schedule the women's Origin series, when it will take place. Will it take place before the men's, after the men's, or will they double head where the women's game is played first and then the men's game played second? I think that could be a really good way to get even more eyes on the women's game globally, not only in Australia and New Zealand, but I think State of Origin is broadcast overseas as well, like in the US and Canada, in the UK, and in other parts of Europe. There is a TV deal in place, so potentially double heading with the men's State of Origin could be a way they go from here. I think that would definitely help grow the women's game even further, getting more eyes on the women's game, which I think is in a very good place right now. There were those concerned that expanding too quickly there wouldn't be the talent depth. I think the speed of expansion is going just fine. I'm a massive fan of the NRLW. They play. Some of these players have got far more skill than I ever had, and I've played both codes over here in the UK, and their fitness levels are really massively improved from where they were. The skill levels massively improved, and the talent depth. There's more people, women playing the game. It's fantastic to watch. I watched every single NRLW game this season, and I myself was highly critical of the Origin format, the 2-game format. It was never going to work, but it's good to see that Queensland Rugby League and New South Wales Rugby League have taken that feedback, taken that criticism, rather than shying away from it, and they've decided to give the players and fans what they want, which is a 3-game series. So there we go. From next year, Women's State of Origin will be a 3-game series. So thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comments section below. Should they double head with the men? How Queensland Rugby League and New South Wales Rugby League going to schedule it? But I think it's a fantastic opportunity to continue to grow the women's game. And from me for now, thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll have some more content for you very, very soon.